Hi, thanks for joining me. It's Kate from Sew Craft Cook. I'm going to show you how to use a silicone mould to make a little frangipani decoration. They'd be great for your Christmas tree, or you can just hang them wherever you like in your house. So just take a little ball, this is dry mould clay, just take a little ball of that. Make sure you wrap the rest of your clay up really well in some Glad wrap to stop it from drying out. Roll it into a ball. You won't need to use any talcum powder in this mould. These actually come out really, really well from these silicone moulds. So just press the clay into the mould. And we want a little bit of extra at the back, but we can get rid of that little pile there. Just make sure that these little edge bits here, that you get the clay off of the top of those so that it's really neat when you've actually finished it. Nice little push around. And the reason we need this little mound at the back is that we need to put the string in it. So it needs to have that little bumpy bit. It doesn't have to be massive. You can see that's just a little one. Take the end of a needle, not the head, but not the sharp part, but the end, and just make a little flat mark through there with the pin. And then we'll pop some cord into that little hole. Don't push your needle down into the frangipani. Keep it quite flat, otherwise you could end up with the jute sticking out the front of the frangipani. Beautiful. To get it out of the mould, you need to just give it a little squeeze, quite a little pinch, until you can see that it's releasing from the mould. You see these edge parts here? And then if you turn it over, a nice big push in the middle, and then some pushes on the outside as well. Until you see it pop out. There you go. And that's your frangipani. That's going to take about 24 hours to dry. My suggestion is that you pop it into a little paint palette. One of these nice little round ones here. It's got a little round dish shape. To keep the round dish shape into the frangipani, if you sit it in there, it will help hold that shape. Otherwise it will all just flop down. Okay, this one was made yesterday for you, so now we need to decorate it. This is actually edible food dye in the powder form, so this can be used on your cupcakes as well. Just dip it into there and just tap it off a little bit, and then just go straight into the center and then just flick it to the outside. And just do that on each petal. Don't use too much, or you can always go back and add a little bit more, but if you use too much, it doesn't actually come off again very well. Once you've done that, this is a clean brush here, and what we're going to do is just dust off any excess that we have there. And then I'm actually going to dip it in some of this shimmer dust as well. This is a white shimmer dust, again it's food grade. And we'll just run that into the center and then out to the edges. And use it a little bit, be a little more liberal with this. It's not a colour, so it won't hurt anything. Okay, there you go. So that's your frangipani decoration. If you like, there's a pink dust as well that you can actually use to pop in the centre. I'll show you what one of those looks like. You can do something like this with it, where you get a little bit more of the pink colour. So just run just a tiny little bit of that in there if you like that look. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't joined Sew Craft Cook yet, please jump over to the website sewcraftcook.com.au and join up for more videos on how to do things.